All right, guys, for jumps, the broad jump, we're going over the 3 steps that I like to teach my athletes how to jump is landing first. There's no point to teach them how to jump if they can't land correctly, and they're more likely to get hurt. If they're hurt, they obviously can't jump anymore. So we teach them how to land first. We want to teach them how to load their jump, and then lastly, we take lift off. So the landing mechanics, the big thing you're going to hear a lot of is be soft, be quiet, be ninja quiet. We want to land and absorb that force. We don't want to land with straight legs and have a loud clap. That sends that force up to our joints and can cause some damage. So when I teach landing mechanics, we don't want to teach them max broad jump first. Just teach them how to jump up and back down nice and softly. Land quietly, have them try to get up a little bit higher, land a little bit quietly. Then you can start adding a little bit of baby broad jumps, but they need to be taught to land with their whole foot. They don't want to land hard on the heel, they don't want to land just on their toe and fall forward. They need to land or use their legs to help absorb the force. You can put them up on a box. You're going to have them kind of step off and try and land softly there too. Loading mechanics, a lot like a squat. If you think about basketball players or something like that, they're right here, hands around their knees, so I like to go ahead and get people in this position. They shouldn't be really upright. This is not a vertical jump, this is a horizontal jump, so they should have their hips back, they should have a stretch in their hamstrings. So once they're in this position, it looks a lot like a hip hinge position, because it is, then they can go ahead and throw their arms back. Once they get used to this position, I'll go ahead and have them get to that position a couple times. So come from up a nice standing posture, pull into that load mechanic, stand right back up. Low position, stand right back up. Once they're here, then I'll go ahead and have them jump up, practice their landing, nice and soft. Then they're ready for the actual jump. The goal of a broad jump is to get my center of gravity and my hips out as far as I can before rapidly bringing my feet back in front of me. So what I'm trying to do here is I want to get a nice set load. I want to jump out and explode through my hip, triple extension. And then right before I land, I'm going to bring my feet back underneath me and land in a nice, soft, quiet pattern. So I'm back here. I'll do 3 steps. Load, jump, land, nice and soft. As they get better and better at that, you start teaching them to, instead of jumping up vertically, just jump forward. We're trying to get those hips out as far as we can. We're not necessarily worried about the height. And we can start speeding up their loading process. So then from here, it's load, jump out far, land softly, bring it back, and then we can go ahead and get 100%. That stretch reflex of the load and the explosion is ultimately going to give them the most distance. So then it's up on the toes, back